Welcome to another video and episode on my walking robot Mirft2 based on the fischertechnik TXT controller running embedded Linux and in online mode programmed in Python with two touch sensors and a camera for use with OpenCV and color recognition by the HSV color space UE saturation and value. And here another sensor or switch, whatever. Normally I start the video with the robot turned that way, pointed into the direction of the object. However, things go a little bit weird now. When preparing the robot during power on to set date and time, it's suddenly powered off. That is weird. Then when booting, the screen turned grey like it is now. Then it just started out grey. This is the second time and it started out nicely but turned into grey. So I have to cancel it again. There are it should not be necessary to cancel it to power it off with a grey screen. The point is, however, that I have to acknowledge the connection, and with the grey screen I can't acknowledge anything because I can't see what is happening and what is happening when. So one more time, I hope this is the final time I have to do it. So this is the nice opening screen telling fischertechnik and Robot TXT Controller Community Edition, which is exactly what it is, talking about the firmware. And this bar is yellow while the original bar is green. So now I am tapping for the original screen and go to settings. I say settings, down in the menu to date and time. Date, month and day. Okay. Time is slightly before 10. And 54. So I count down here. It's easier. Alright, I'm set. So usually you don't see this, but I thought, alright, I will show you. Next, put the whole thing in the usual direction. So then what I can't show you now on camera, but what I did show you before. And now I have to acknowledge the connection. That is very good. I am in. So from an HSE terminal to the robot, to the controller, I have now a Wi-Fi connection, which is good. And then if you log in from the second terminal, you already have acknowledged the connection, so that is alright. Now, what I first need to do is clean up all the imaging that I did last time. Only takes a moment. Alright, done. So TXT image, TXT gray and TXT result, and the gray image are all gone. And those were all the remnants of last time. So now the point is where to go. Well, last time I noticed after setting a longer distance to walk that it didn't walk, and then with the two motors that I have it shows that there may be not enough power in the motors to run the robot, to let it walk, really walk longer time. So let me show. I am starting it, and if it is alright it will do something. Yes. See, it has lots of problems, and when I lift it, it goes. So that is a point of attention. How to go on? That is a big question. Alright, so after a problematic start, looking at the output, and I notice that these are small figures. Well, it didn't run that far, but what I left last time is the difference between get current distance and get current value. Distance is going downwards, it comes down, while counter value comes up, or so it should. Now this method finished counts down and ends. This condition is only done when it is completely nil, when the distance of motor S has gone to 0. So it's only logical if I change this to distance, and then I should actually compare the things. So I have a counter value and a distance value. So let's get that to work. These two and this is not right, because this is not a real distance, this is counter. Let's keep it Dutch. And this is also then counter value. And then this one, these two values, these two lines go on top here. Because this is if motor finished. Yes, this is really the distance. Afstand is distance. And then this one. And then this one is of course for the left side. Left and left, or links actually, that's better. I know I'm mixing up Dutch and English, but I don't care for now. So now I should be able to see I make a mistake here. This should also be left. Yes. So now I really have everything, I think, except that I have to add here still this. Okay, that's better. And a column, here a column. Okay, so now I'm very curious whether or not all the values are 0 when motor S is gone to 0. So let's take a look at the camera view and say go. If it goes anyway, considering the problem of the weight. Oh, right now it doesn't even do anything. Oh, look at this. Really? Get surprising. There are no problems at all. Wait, why have I... Why do I have two exactly the same commands or lines and one is disabled? That makes no sense. Exactly the same. Alright, you go out. Motor, counter, motor, counter. Okay. So still the question, where does it start? Oh, I can look at here as well. Oh, it's absolutely 0. Oh, right, because that doesn't, it says counter. But then counter should be visible. Right. Manual reset. And where did I go? Oh, here. Really? Oh, that's funny. So, wait a second, what was the original distance again? Oh yeah, 4,000. I changed that last time to 4,000. And if it is finished, blah blah blah. And then only do this when the counter is otherwise. Okay. Testing again. Oh wait, I didn't save this one. Doesn't really matter. It counts down. Oh right, and now we have a 0 value. Oh wait, here a 0, 2 zeros, and here only 1 0 value. Really. Now to be sure that not only it walks or the counters go down or up, distance go down, counters go up, or should be, but that you see it walking, and that I see it walking, I made this scaffold. So what I'm going to do is put this on or like this, so it won't change distance or it won't change location, but at least it will walk. And let's see how that works in practice, if it doesn't fall down and break in pieces. Okay, so that was a pretty experience. So what happens? It says, hold on, 451. And wait a second, I need to do something else because now it is a bit strange. I set the distance to 4000, yet if it counts down, why don't I see 4000? So actually I want the whole thing of the distance being printed straight after it starts. So 2 lines and distance set. I'm fine with that. Then I say okay, no, okay, print. And then okay, afstandsmeter is get current distance, that's good. And then I say okay, start. This should do it. And then this will be left, and this then will be left, alright, and then checking everything here again. Yep, this is better, this is right, this is right, this is left, and this is all left. Alright, so now do I have to reset anything? No, everything is 0. Okay, well then, let's go with a new round of testing. Okay, now I'm curious, very curious. I want to see the word start. Excuse me. Okay. So what's happening here? I set the distance to 4000. 4000 whatever. whatever the unit is. Cycles per second, cycles per meter, I don't care. Rotations, I don't care. Rotations is a cycle anyway. I don't care what unit it is. But if I set it to, I am told that set distance, or distance anyway, is counting down until it has counted 4,000, in this case 4,000 whatever, down to 0. When it has come to 0 it stops, because then the distance has been covered. So right here I freshly set the data or the distance to 4,000. Then I read the current distance. Then I expect it to give 4,000, not 0. Because here it says for something. On the other hand, here it counts up. And that's also weird. It counts up and in the end it's suddenly 1. And here I use counter and here I use distance. What am I missing? I have no clue yet. And because of this, analyzing the algorithm once again, I find that I make an illogical step, because here I read counter values, but here I set the distance. That should be the other way around. So these 4 lines have to come actually after this one. Right before this one, I think, or more appropriate than right here. I think that'd be better. So 4 lines done, and I will go right here. Yeah, I think that's better. And then, of course, distance set, and then get current distance, and then counter begin, and then I am wondering what happens. So let's see. Alright, so what does happen? Start 0 again. Motor this. What? set distance, and then motor distance set to. Oh, that is, yeah, right. That is because I had used to set it to 50, but this line can go, no use anymore. And this is set to go. Okay, just confusing, very confusing. Go. Zero for 70. Right, time to check on the counters again. Absolutely zero. What's the battery voltage by now? Oh, 8,7, no problem. And certainly now, because it's on the scaffold, it's no problem. But it counts very quickly down to 14. So if I do it to 8,000, what happens then? Just out of curiosity. 8. Will it run remarkably longer or not? Nope. It runs the exact same time to my feeling. I don't have a stopwatch, but this really isn't nice. Apart from that, this reading gives this reading also not the same. 8,7 versus 8,4 or 5 if you round up. Yeah, where to go from here? Time is running out once again. Very interesting conclusion, but not really satisfactory, because the set distance is still riddling me, and I don't like that. And then we are at the end of this episode. Some remarkable results, some actions taken, conclusions not yet there. Yeah, I haven't shown you any open CV, but right now I'm not focused on it. More focused on the distance, as you may have understood. And the scaffolding helps, but yeah, what to say? Not really clear. Thank you for watching anyway. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. If you like it, please give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment if you like, much appreciated. You can also follow me on Twitter. If so, please retweet, like and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please like and leave a comment. And since recently I have also an Instagram TV channel. So check those out and like and leave a comment. Please show your support by do a little donation. Much appreciated. You can also choose to become a patron and by monthly pledge have your name mentioned as being a supporter. More information for donating and becoming a patron on my website. And this is of course going to be continued. So for now, thank you for watching.